It's the thirstiest time of the year. Yeah. I have just one query.
Want a Sprite cranberry?
So I really like the idea of doing sequels to my old videos, just to follow up or expand on a topic if something's changed. Now back in November, I had released a video that painstakingly detailed my problems with AMD and video game capture software. Funny enough, AMD actually released a new Radeon driver that exact day that fixed one of my problems. I can get OBS to stably record in H.265 using my Radeon VII for more than half an hour. When I initially discovered this problem, I sent a report to AMD explaining my problem, but it just took so long for the video to come out that AMD, I guess, just fixed it. But they didn't fix all the issues. Recording in H.265 using Rec Central is still a disaster, and H.264 encoding usage is still way too high. But my assumption is that that's a hardware issue that they can't fix with software. The Rec Central one is super important to me because I switched from using OBS to Rec Central because H.265 encoding in Rec Central just for some reason works in Adobe Premiere. Even though OBS H.265 encoding, Adobe Premiere throws a hissy fit and won't take it. Oh, that's gonna be a whole other video. Just because AMD fixed that one problem I had doesn't invalidate my whole argument at the end of my original video. The point being that AMD's graphics card division doesn't have that many resources, and it's hard for the average consumer to really take AMD's graphics cards seriously when there's a lack of support. I mean, AMD announced Netflix support for Vega cards in 2017. Where is it? Fortunately, I think the future's looking up for Radeon, as I remember reading a story about how Radeon cards were selling better than Nvidia cards before even the 5700s came out. Hopefully these increased sales lead to an expansion of the development team and is able to give people more features and better support. Despite nobody caring about Vega when it originally came out, apparently that doesn't matter because Nvidia charging out the ass with RTX drove people to buy AMD cards. But it's not just about AMD's drivers not fucking itself up. It's about AMD reaching out to software developers, helping them make AMD's graphics cards reach their full potential. Intel has been reaching out to developers for years, and as a result, QuickSync for integrated graphics that are so low-end are better optimized than full AMD graphics cards. If you ever see those Adobe Premiere rendering benchmarks and you wonder how the hell the 9900K smokes every AMD CPU, that's why. AMD just needs to send people out and teach software developers how to code for their hardware. Now, this is much easier said than done. Intel has 10 times the employees of AMD. Intel integrated graphics are near ubiquitous, so it makes sense why it's so heavily optimized. AMD, you really gotta go out and teach people, because if not, you're gonna get eaten alive by people always using the standard when your implementation's not good enough. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.